Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Rebel Creatives podcast. I'm your host, Delano, and I help creative entrepreneurs increase their revenue using the Rebel Growth System. And in today's episode, it is all about taking action and simplifying the process for you to see real results in your business. All right. And we've all been there, stuck in the loop of planning and procrastination. But fear not, today we're breaking it down into a straightforward 1, 2, 3 formula. All right. But before we dive into the magic formula, let's talk about the roadblocks that often hinder business owners from, taking action. And I get it. The to-do list seems never ending. There's uncertainty, fear, and sometimes it's just overwhelming, right? Does any of that sound familiar? Because if it does, you're not alone, right? The struggle is real and we're all experiencing it one way or the other, all right? So let's cut to the chase, right? Because again, in the previous episode, I said, 2024 is all about getting results. We're removing the fluff, removing the extra stuff, and we're just getting right to it. So, what are the key elements that can transform your business? And it's all about acquiring and retaining customers. And it sounds simple, right? But the impact is profound. For example, just increasing your retention rate by 5% can increase your revenue by 75% or more. All right. And according to recent statistics, businesses that focus on customer acquisition and retention witness a 50% faster revenue growth compared to those who don't prioritize these aspects. Right. And here's a jaw dropping statistic for you. All right. Did you know that it costs 5 times as much to attract new customers than to keep existing one? Think about that for a moment. Your existing customers are a gold mine, and we're going to tap into that wealth with this 1, 2, 3 formula. So let's break down the formula for action. All right. Step one is you identifying your target audience. Understand who your customers are, what they want, and how your product or service meets their needs. Once you do this first step, everything else will be easier for you to do. All right? Because once you know all of these things, you will know the offer that will catch the attention and drive your audience to you. And you know exactly what you need to do with data over time to keep those persons coming back for more. All right. And let me give an example before I even go into the next step. If you are a restaurant owner, right, you want to make sure that you have the I like to call it a killer offer that everybody is going to jump for, right? Another name for this kind of offer, we call it the loss leader, right? And the reason for that is you're going to give a lot in order to get people to come in. And I know that doesn't sound exciting. And guess what? If you don't have something in place to recoup and increase the lifetime value of your customers and get them to come back more often, then it's definitely a loss. But we say loss leader because you're giving something knowing that you're going to make money doing this after doing it right. Okay. So here's a quick example. You can do a 50% discount, for example. Wild, yes. But here's the kicker. You're going to do it for products or services that have very low cost for you to fulfill and have a high perceived value. All right, let me say that again. You're going to do this for products or services that you offer that has a very high perceived value but low cost to fulfill. All right. And this is where a lot of businesses, they do it wrong. They pick their best offer, the one that is going to cost them a lot to fulfill, and give this big deal, and they make no money, right? You want to make the perceived value look so high that your audience will really appreciate what you have offered to them. All right. And it's not that you're not going to give them value, it's just that you're going to dress it up. All right. It's as simple as that. To get people excited and wanting to give you a try. Because everybody understands you're in business to make money, you're in business to give value, and they're paying for it. But you need to make it desirable, right? That's the important part, right? And then over time, knowing what your patrons are coming for, your customers are coming back for, you can know how to now create a suite of offers that will keep them coming back again and again and again. And that's how you have the retention going on and you getting more revenue from your customer base. All right. So again, let's look at a different example. Sometimes you can do a VIP getaway, right? And do that as a giveaway. And what that does is that it gets your audience to want to give you a try because they have something to earn or win if they work with you. And here's the next thing: you can deliver this thing separate and apart from your offer pack. So it's costing you literally nothing, right? To give this to people who give you a go. All right. And it's a giveaway. So that everybody's going to get it. It's going to be given to a lucky winner. What I like to play around with is giving away like vacation stays, right? So 5 day, 4 night at Las Vegas, for example, I'll give that away for free, right? To a lucky winner. They don't have to worry, they don't have to think about anything. All they have to do is reach to the hotel, all hotel expense covered, right? Now, is that something that would get the attention of your customers? And you're not going to give away a vacation stay to a place that is like they have to fly so far away, right? Give it, let it be domestic. That way, it really doesn't cost them anything for them to enjoy this thing that they're getting from you. All right. And then for your retention, it depends on your business, but you want to have some form of loyalty. You want to do something that's getting people to keep coming back and spending money with you again and again. If your business is not something that is like recurring, people don't need to be coming for that again and again. An example would be for uh, car detailers that do uh, tinting, or for example, the wrap, ceramic wrap, for example, that lasts like a year or two, or even up to 5 years. What you do is you get referrals, right? You get people to refer other persons that they know would need your services. You get higher conversion rates and you're growing your customer base at little to no cost to you doing that. All right. So win-win for everyone. All right. So with that, I hope it gave enough inspiration and ideas and let you really want to double down to get to identify your target audience and understand them so that you can better serve them and create offers that will excite them. All right. So step two is now you creating a killer customer acquisition strategy. All right. You want to utilize digital marketing, social media, and other channels to reach potential customers. And you will hear me talk about it all the time, having your own marketing channel. And the reason for that is when you have your own, you have power, you have control. And You don't want to put all your eggs in one basket, right? You want to have multiple. So, for example, if in your business you're relying only on Facebook, right? That's how you do your marketing. That's how you get people to see you and get interested in your offers. What if your Facebook page gets locked down? What if they're not showing up your posts to your audience? And just so you know, even 4 or 5% of your customers are just seeing your posts. Not everybody is seeing your posts from your page. So you're already not getting enough exposure. How is that affecting your business, right? It means you're not getting the exposure, you're not getting people to know about your offers, they're not coming in, you're not making any money. All right. So you want to make sure that you're having multiple marketing channels, but most importantly, ones that you own. And again, in doing step one, a part of it is collecting data on your audience, on your customers, so that you can control the narrative, you can control the message, you have the power to inform them and educate them on what you're doing so that they can make the right decisions. All right. So definitely you come up with your killer acquisition strategy, and then from there you are now targeting um, your customers and having them come in and do business with you. All right. So before I go to the next step, I want to kind of give an example because, again, I don't want to just say it. I want you to have an example so you can see how it will all work. All right. So here's an example. What you can do is you can gift bonus for clients or your customers' first visit. All right. And again, as I said before, you want to use like digital marketing and other methods, email marketing, print media, all of these things. You want to do multiple of them to get it out there to people. They will see it, they get it, they come in. All right. Once they go through your process to get that offer that you're presenting, you want to have messages that will go out immediately thanking them for taking you up on this offer, right? But remember, they didn't come in as yet, right? They just saw your offer. They maybe fill out a form, they maybe give you a call. You want to thank them for going through that initial process, right? And then you be depending on how it is, you want to have messages that will remind them to come in and make use of that offer. All right. Now this person is scheduled, they remember, and you can follow up. You will know people you're tracking. Persons who got the offer, but they didn't schedule a visit, you want to check in with them and help them to make that schedule. All right. But because you're tracking everything, you will have your team, you will have your systems in place to do all of that. Once they schedule and they come in, they get to redeem that offer. And then you can do some cool things after that. Ask them for referrals, ask them for reviews, ask them to join your retention system so that they can keep coming again and again and again. All right. So that is something that I do for my clients. I help them to acquire new customers and do it in an effective way so that they can even understand what their customer acquisition cost is really, so they can know which offers really work with them to get certain results. All right. So that leads now to the next step, step three. All right. And it's to implement a solid retention strategy and keep your customers engaged, happy, and coming back for more. All right. It's as simple as that. And let me go a little bit deeper in how you can, retain like a pro. The result that we get our customers when we, do our retention program for those who qualify for that, because not every business retention is the way, right? But we see that we get the retention rate up by at least two times. So let's say you are a restaurant owner, you have people coming into your restaurant on average three times for the year. We see where we're doubling that. So now persons will come on average six times per year. All right. And you know what? Most businesses don't even know what their retention rate is. So what we do is we come in and we're tracking all of this data. So now you can know where most of your revenue is coming from. All right. The next thing that we do is when you turn your customers into that are satisfied into loyal customers, they tend to spend more money with you. All right. So we see an uptick in the average check by up to 30% for our clients when they work with us to build their acquisition and retention system for their business. All right. With the Rebel Growth system as the core methodology that's really driving the results. All right. So again, here's a quick example. You have your client, right, or your customer that comes in and they've taken up your offer and they've gone through your acquisition funnel. So now they're in your system. What we do now is we give them a retention program to join in that will earn rewards. It varies for different businesses. We will make sure that we pick or create the one that's right for your business. But now we're on their phones, for example, we're sending push notification for quality control. Whenever they come in, we know because we're tracking everything, and then we're asking for reviews to make sure that they're happy. And if they're not happy, that we know so that we can, correct and fix this. And we give bonus for them to even refer. This is one of the next thing. This will really help you in the acquisition and retention. I'll go a little bit deeper in that. But then we get them to do repeat business and have a cycle, right, of them continuously doing business with us, getting rewards, and redeeming those rewards. Then we upsell, and it's just a cycle that goes around and around and around. All right. And as you can see, this is just you implementing a good retention system in your business. All right. So the pro tip here, right? Because as I said before, it costs more to acquire new customers and it costs way less to keep your existing customers. So here's what we do. After you put out your acquisition strategy to get the new customers, you want to have your retention strategy, and then we're going to fold it on itself, right? For your existing customers now who are loyal, we're going to get them to refer and share the offers that they love, the offers that they're using, the offers that they're looking to get their points and rewards for to their friends and family and anyone that they know that would love it. And now they're bringing in us new customers who will then go through the same cycle. All right. And just to button this up and give insight on our Rebel Growth System framework, right? We have seen it, we believe it, we've done it, right? Where when you control reputation, resale, reach, and retargeting in your business, you can control the outcome, that revenue goal, or reaching those revenue milestones that you have for your business. All right. So it's very, very important for you to build the proper system and then have the right framework driving it so that you can get the best results. All right. So Here's the exciting part. I want to help you revolutionize your business. I'm offering you the opportunity to build your very own marketing channel. Imagine reaching your business goals predictably and consistently while slashing your marketing costs and saving precious time. Are you intrigued? If you are, I want you to head over to delanowallace.com to learn more and kickstart your journey into business success. All right. Now, that's a wrap for today. Remember, action is the key to results. So don't just listen, implement. If you found value in today's episode, share it with your fellow rebels and don't forget to check out delanowallace.com for that game changing offer. All right. Until next time, stay creative, stay rebellious. This is Delano Wallace signing off.